Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. It's Friday, which is the day that I love. I don't know why. It's not like I take a day off anyways, but I just love a good Friday. Apparently tomorrow Jason has big date plans, which I'm excited about. Actually, by the way, I think it's the plans that I came up with, but he's making it. Anyways, we are back to talk about Shannon Beador because I think she is being absolutely ridiculous and accusing the Orange County DA of targeting her in her DUI case because she's famous. However, her sentence was soft, like really soft. We're going to get into it. But before we do, you guys know how this works. Go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And if you guys are down for it, later at 12 p.m. Eastern, right after this, which is 9 a.m. Pacific, we are going live with one of my good friends, Jessica Nixon, who is on Big Brother, The Amazing Race, and she is a Bravo-holic. So we're going to break some down. Let's do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. There's nothing that really just irritates the hell out of me more than this, like a conversation like this. Now, is it good that I know people who have DUIs? I mean, it's life. Things happen. People get in trouble. People make mistakes, just like Shannon Beador did. And the people that I know, and I can't count a whole lot of them that I really know of. I think I can count at least 3 or 4. They had really harsh sentences, jail time, probation, losing their licenses. And I get it, it's state by state, case by case basis, but she blew allegedly 3 times over the legal limit, right? But now you're accusing the DA of being harsher on you because you're a celebrity. Girl, let's break into the radar online of it all. Shannon Beador accused overzealous prosecutors in her DUI case of treating her differently because she's a famous reality star, and that's what RadarOnline.com is exclusively revealing. Now, the bombshell allegation is laid bare in a searing court brief blasting the Orange County District Attorney's demand for a 30-day jail sentence following Beador's drunken hit-and-run crash in Newport Beach, California in September. The fireworks erupted when Shannon Beador's renowned defense attorney, Michael L. Fell, read the DA's sentencing report, which also called for a draconian search and seizure clause in her probation that allows officials to conduct at-will warrantless inspections of her home and property. Now, Fell called the DA's sentencing request astounding and highly unusual. Shannon Beador is being treated differently from any other individual facing the same charges. That's what her attorney wrote in the November 2nd brief obtained by Radar Online. The undersigned is aware that the court has been a judicial officer for over 35 years and feels confident that it has never rendered such a sentence down to any first-time DUI offender. It is further surprising that on a general misdemeanor case that did not involve drugs and or weapons that the prosecutor would ask the court to offer informal probation with the term and condition of search and seizure. As RadarOnline.com previously reported, Shannon Beador was arrested for a DUI and hit and run after smashing her car into a home's concrete planter, then abandoning her car and bolting from the scene with her dog Archie. But her attorney claims that Shannon walked home to retrieve her cell phone to call for help and voluntarily returned to the scene and explained what happened. All right, so that's a little confusing because we thought that the cell phone was at the restaurant. And we thought that's the reason that she got behind the wheel of a car anyways, drunk, was because she was going to get her cell phone. Now, I'm not a genius here, obviously, but I am sort of questioning. One, it's an attorney's job to talk in circles and to get their clients out of things. I get that. I think that that's, if you have a good one and they can accomplish things, then good for you for getting a good attorney. But your story's got to add up. It's got to make sense. Unless you're Tom Girardi, and then you get to be like, Alzheimer's. I have Alzheimer's, and I don't know anything. Which is not a joke. It's like, that's what is going on here. But wait, hold on. The prosecutor's sentencing report neglected to mention that Shannon cut a check and apologized to the homeowner who declined to prosecute. What was included in the prosecutor's brief for some reason is that Miss Beador is a public figure and is featured on a nationally televised show. That's what he wrote in the court document. One wonders why this information was relevant to include in their brief, but demonstrates the fact that Ms. Beador is not being treated the same as every other individual facing the same charges. Now, Judge Brett G. London agreed to drop the hit and run charge and allowed Shannon to plead no contest to DUI. She was sentenced to 3 years in formal probation, complete 40 hours of community service, which literally is like either 10 4-hour days or 5 8-hour days. That's nothing. Attend a 9-month alcohol program. Sounds great. And pay a $960 fine. Wow. We know that she got paid anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 just to go to BravoCon. So there is the fine right there. A furious DA, Todd Spitzer, blasted the softball sentence, saying driving under the influence must have consequences. When a judge gives someone who not only drove with a blood alcohol level of 0.24, which is 3 times the legal limit, but then ran away from the scene of a DUI collision, a slap on the wrist, you are sending a message that DUIs are not serious crimes that demand accountability. This is not justice. We as a society need to wake up and address the very real and often deadly consequences of driving under the influence. And to be fair, could it have been a harsher sentence? Maybe, like, or could you be? I don't think that this is a harsh sentence at all, to be honest with you. I don't. I think that 3 years probation, what are you going to be doing anyways to get in trouble in those 3 years, unless you're doing something you're not supposed to be? But then also 40 hours of community service, that's just an absolute joke. A $950 fine, that's a joke. 9 months of an alcohol program, it's not like it's 5 days a week, guys. I'm sure it's probably either 1 day a week or once every other week. It's probably something that's really minimal, and she has to do it for 9 months, and she has to go take a class. It's like taking night school, or it's like going to a shift to make your extra money to pay your bills that you don't want to go to. But guess what? That is life, and this is the situation that you put yourself into. So for her and her attorney to be calling this just such an insane sentence because she is a celebrity, I don't agree with that. I really don't. Paris Hilton, do you remember how much trouble she got into? And then she walked in. I remember watching her walk in to jail after she got her DUI. And then they released her, I think, like 6 hours later due to overcrowding in the jail. And then she did her little strut outside of the jail. Like I think that it's a case by case basis based off of the prosecutors, based off of the judge, and based off of the situation. And might you have more eyes on you because you are on reality TV? Yeah, absolutely. That could be part of it. But like if they would have said, Shannon Beador, you are going to jail and you are serving 3 months, 3 years probation. You will have a breathalyzer in your car on year 2. Year 1, you lose your license. Year 2, for 1 full year, you will have a breathalyzer. We're going to have you pay a $9,500 fine for your DUI. And we need you to complete, after you get out of jail, 1 month in rehab. Like, that sounds like an insane sentence. This sounds like soft. Maybe you guys disagree with me, and I want to hear what you guys think. So go ahead and comment below. Let me know. And we're definitely going to continue this conversation at 12 p.m. Eastern today when we do Hot Messy Topics. So get ready for that. I will pin that link in the comment section of this video. That way you guys don't miss anything coming up. But actually, you know what? I'm also going to make a community poll. I'm going to make a community poll about it. Better believe we're going to talk about it. So go ahead, do all of the things, and we will see you. What is it? It's 10:50 right now. So by the time this post, in 1 hour, we'll see you in 1 hour. Love you guys.